Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. On this episode, I want to show you how to generate strong random password. So for that, I have created a function called generate strong password, which is going to take length as a parameter. So inside the function block, I have also created 4 variables. So the first one is uppercase characters from A to Z. The second one is lowercase characters from A to Z. The third one is number characters from 0 to 9. And then we have our special characters. And on top of that, I have already invoked the generate strong password for us to see all the login items inside our text editor. So now that everything is in place, the next thing for us to do is to actually concatenate all these variables together. So to get started, I'll create another variable called all characters. That is going to be my variable name. And then I will assign it to uppercase characters, and then lowercase characters, and then number characters, and then our special characters. If I actually log all characters to the console, we should actually see all the characters being concatenated. Life is great. So if we actually want to check for the length of these characters, you can see that we have 88 characters in total. So now that this one is in place, the next thing for us to do is to actually generate a random number. And based on the number that we generate, we are going to select a character at the index of that number. So before I actually show you how it works, I'll go with another variable called password, and then it is going to be equals to an empty string. So right below here, I'll go with my for loop, and then our index is going to start from 0. And at the same time, if the index is less than our length, which we have right here, I'm going to show you very soon. Well, guess what? Increment I++. So inside the code block, I'm going to create another variable called random index like that. And then I will assign it to my math inbuilt function and then use the random method. Random like that. And then we are going to multiply it by all characters dot length. And basically, we are going to generate a random number from 0 up to but not including the length of these characters. So if I actually log random numbers to the console, random index like that, we should see something pretty cool. But before that, we need to pass in our parameter like Witrh. So now we get random numbers, but it includes decimal numbers. Well, for us to actually get rid of all these decimal numbers, we need to go with another math inbuilt method. Well, we can go with math.flow, just like that. And in here, I'm going to close the circle right here. And then you can see we have 3, 67, 14, and so on and so on. So now that we have all these characters, we want to select a character from all our characters at the index of this number. So the next thing that we have to do is to actually set the characters that is being selected to our password. So the way that works is by going with password, and then I'm going to use plus or equal sign for us to actually set all characters that is at the index of our random index like that. So right now, out of the for loop, I'm just going to return password like that. Out of the function, what we can do is to actually create another variable called new password like that. And then we are going to assign it to our function. So in here, if I actually log new password to the console, we should actually see new password. So I'll go with new password, and then you can see we have successfully generated a new password. If I remove the letter D and change it, you can see we have another password. And if I do the same thing, we have another password and then another password. So basically, this is how we can generate random password using JavaScript functions. Well, I know that we can actually use regex for us to achieve the same thing. And regex in particular is going to cost us only a few lines of code for us to actually generate a strong password. But I believe that you don't know how regex works. So that is why I went with our function and created all these punchlines of codes for you to understand how to generate strong password. So guys, this is our tutorial. I hope you find it helpful. If you do, make sure that you stay updated. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you keep practicing. And I'll see you in our next tutorial.